This is our recap video for session 3 of the Hoop Connection. So this video is going to focus on paddles, leg hooping, and a couple off-body movements, mostly flowers and isopops. So we started out hooping around our waist, and whichever direction the hoop's going, you're going to put that same hand in and just gently pull. Keep your hand mostly close to your body and lift your fingers so your fingers are slightly lifting up. Then you can start to turn with the hoop and exaggerate your motion so your hand might come all the way back behind you for a big paddle, and that might start to move your hoop. And then we practiced our shoulder hooping, so either from the neck, putting one shoulder in, and then working the other shoulder in. If you're already comfortable with your shoulder hooping, you could try adding a hand. I just place my hand against my heart, let the hoop hit it, and eventually gently pushing back. Whoops. Eventually gently pushing with the hand out and up, like that. So things to work on and work towards. And you can also practice your shoulder hooping by working on your chest hooping. And then we went into our knee hoop section. So starting at the waist, we practiced just letting the hoop just dip like 2 inches and then lifting it back up by engaging and swirling whatever muscles are right above it. Great workout. And then when you could get the hoop all the way under your butt, going just a little bit lower each time. And then I'm going to show you the knee section, so let me just disrobe. So once the hoop gets down to your knees, whichever way your hoop's going, since my hoop's going to the right, I'm going to use my right leg as a push leg, my left as a stabilizer. So my push leg pops forward, out to the side and back, making this half moon shape, just like the half moon that we saw in the sky tonight. So if you're hooping to the left, your left leg will be your push leg, and your right leg will just it kind of bends and unbends with the motion, but it's actually, all these motions are a lot smaller than you might think. So they're very nuanced. And then if you look down at the hoop, your energy is going to be pushing the hoop down. So lift up, lift your arms, lift your gaze. That's going to help you a lot. And yeah, it's kind of a trust thing too. And it takes a lot of practice, so don't get discouraged. It tends to stay up a little bit longer each time, and that's great. Now, when you're ready to start lifting the hoop up, you're going to zipper your legs together and activate kind of the base of your spine here. And then you're going to start like swirling the energy up and also swirling whatever muscles are right above the hoop. You're going to think about drawing a circle with those muscles. And then as soon as it gets to the point where it's just right below your butt, you can honestly swirl back. It's almost like this tight jeans salsa. So you swoop into the hoop. If I was hooping to the left, I would swoop left, back, and out to the side and forward. If I'm hooping to the right, I'm going to swoop right, back, out to the side. It's like this either way. And then it should be up to your waist, or it will be with time. And this drill where you let the hoop fall and bring it up just a little is going to help you with that too. And after that, we took a break from on-body hooping, and we took the hoop in our hand with a slightly bent elbow, and we worked on our isopops. So really important for your isopop, you're pushing the hoop away from you. So you're not pushing your hand out, you're pushing the hoop. The hoop leads the motion. And then once I get here, my hand's going to roll across the back of the hoop, this part right here. So it's counterintuitive. The hoop rolls away from you, and then you catch it, and this is going to be a little small isolation where you just bring your hand back to the start point. Push the hoop out, roll your hand across the top, bring your hand back. And you'll notice that if you lift your hand as it rolls across the back, that helps you keep a flat plane. And they'll get flatter with time. And then we practiced our flowers. So we learned anti-spin flowers today. So the hoop is in a falling current in front of me. That means as it crosses my body, it's falling. And then the points that we learned today was number 1, hand low pointed down. 2, hand pointing out, 3, hand pointing down, and 4 with the hand pointing in. So you can do just a couple beats on each position as you're getting familiar. Eventually you're going to do 1 beat at each spot. And then if you're really comfortable with this one, you can try turning away from it so it's at your side. Same flower, but when you do your back pedal, you're going to look back at it so that you can start to straighten your arm. And then, yeah, with your iso pops, if you're comfortable with the straight iso pop, you can try to pop up or down. Wow, those were opposites of what I said. You can try to pop up, down, and straight. And that can give you some variety. And you can also try alternating iso pops if you want a bit of a challenge. 1 in each hand. Bam, 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 bam. So those are just challenges if that's something that you're interested in working on. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week.